Dogs can't speak, but their bodies do. The question is, are you listening? Every day, thousands of dog owners miss the early signs of common health problems, brushing off symptoms until it's too late and expensive treatments are needed. But the fact that you're watching this video means you want to stay one step ahead by learning how to recognize what your dog's behavior and body might be trying to tell you. Because the truth is, most health issues start small. A change in appetite, unusual scratching, odd breathing, or even just low energy. Some owners ignore these warning signs, thinking they'll pass. Others catch them early and give their dog the care they need before things get serious. So before you miss something that could cost your dog their comfort, or worse, let me show you the signs you must watch out for and what they really mean. When it comes to your dog's health, the small things matter most. A slight limp, a strange cough, or just a few skipped meals might not seem like a big deal. Until they are. You see, dogs don't have the luxury of telling you when something hurts or feels off. So it's up to you, the owner they trust the most, to notice the subtle signals before things get out of hand. Let's start with loss of appetite, one of the most overlooked signs of a problem. Sure, dogs can be picky now and then, but if your pup starts consistently refusing food, especially their favorite treats, it's time to take a closer look. This could be a sign of anything from dental pain to gastrointestinal issues, to something more serious like kidney disease. If it lasts more than a day or two, don't wait. Get it checked out. Dogs love to eat. If they stop, there's always a reason. Next, pay attention to changes in behavior or energy levels. Is your normally playful pup suddenly sleeping more or acting withdrawn? Dogs are creatures of habit. If they suddenly don't want to go on their daily walk or seem distant, don't chalk it up to just being tired. Lethargy can be a sign of infections, pain, or underlying disease. This one especially gets missed by busy owners who assume their dog is just getting older. But age isn't an excuse for sudden change. Dogs slow down gradually, not overnight. Another sign many people overlook is excessive scratching, licking, or chewing. If your dog seems obsessed with a certain spot, maybe their paw, tail, or belly, it's worth investigating. It could be allergies, fleas, or even a skin infection. And while it might look like a minor itch, constant irritation can lead to open sores or secondary infections if left untreated. Many dogs suffer quietly with skin issues for months because their owners assume it's just a little itching. Now let's talk about unusual odors. Every dog has a doggy smell, but there's a difference between natural and nasty. If you notice a foul odor coming from their ears, mouth, or skin, it might be your dog's way of saying something's wrong. Bad breath isn't just unpleasant, it can signal dental disease or even problems with internal organs. Smelly ears? Think yeast or bacterial infections. And if their skin starts to stink, it could mean an infection brewing beneath the surface. Never ignore new or worsening smells. A big one that often gets skipped is changes in bathroom habits. Is your dog going more often or less? Are they having accidents in the house? Does their stool look different than usual? Too soft, too hard, or even bloody? Changes in urination or defecation can signal urinary tract infections, dietary issues, or digestive problems. Many owners clean it up and move on, not realizing their dog is trying to tell them something is off. Monitoring their bathroom behavior is one of the best ways to catch issues early. Coughing, sneezing, or breathing problems are another red flag. A single sneeze? Probably fine. But persistent coughing or difficulty breathing should never be ignored. It could mean kennel cough, allergies, or even heart disease. If your dog is breathing heavily while resting, wheezing, or seems out of breath after mild activity, it's time to see the vet. These symptoms can sneak up slowly and be mistaken for normal panting until it's not. Last but definitely not least, sudden weight loss or gain. This is a major indicator that something is going on under the surface. If your dog is losing weight despite eating normally, it could point to issues like parasites, diabetes, or thyroid disease. Rapid weight gain can be a sign of metabolic problems or fluid buildup from heart or liver disease. Weight changes don't happen randomly. They're one of the body's clearest distress signals. The key here is not to panic every time your dog acts a little differently, but to notice patterns. One skipped meal? Probably not a big deal. But skipped meals for 3 days straight? That's a red flag. The goal isn't to overreact, it's to become more aware. Because early detection isn't just about saving money on vet bills, it's about saving your dog pain, discomfort, and possibly even their life. Dogs hide pain incredibly well. It's part of their survival instinct. By the time they're visibly suffering, the issue may already be advanced. That's why your attention to the small things is so powerful. And here's the good news. This doesn't mean living in constant worry. It just means tuning in. Spend a few extra minutes observing your dog each day. Watch how they walk, eat, breathe, and play. Learn their normal habits, so when something changes, you notice. And when in doubt, call your vet. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Now, if all of this sounds overwhelming, don't worry. You're not expected to be perfect. In fact, this journey of learning how to care for your dog more deeply can actually bring you closer. When you start noticing their moods, their habits, and their subtle cues, your bond deepens. You start communicating without words. And let me tell you, this business of dog ownership is fun. It's not just about feeding and walking. It's about understanding, learning, loving, and giving your dog the best life possible. That's what you're doing here. And that's why you're ahead of 90% of dog owners out there who are too distracted to even pay attention. So next time your dog skips a meal, licks their paw too much, or just seems off, don't ignore it. Don't tell yourself it'll go away. Take a closer look, take action, and be proud that you're the kind of owner who cares enough to notice. Because catching something early could be the reason your dog lives a longer, healthier, happier life. If this video helped you better understand your dog's health, give it a like and subscribe. It helps us reach more dog lovers like you, and your pup will thank you for it.